corners. 1, 2, 3, 4 corners!
Just still in the crossfire.
This might be one of the most peaceful places I've ever woke up. So here's the deal. We got a few hundred miles to go today. We're going to finish this section of the FTR within the next hour. Then we're going to connect on the Highway 40. Head down to Hinton where we'll fuel up. Then we'll get back onto the FTR and make the push down to the Ghost into the Wipers area. So it's going to be a long day of gravel travel, but it's just been a great trip. Rick, Jason, Jeremy, Derek, Dave, Heather, it's been fantastic. And I just want to thank everybody for making this possible and adding to the enjoyment. It's been really great. And I'm looking forward to putting all this stuff together into something really cool. So, peace. JD, would you like some syrup with that?
I would love some syrup.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aunt Jemima syrup for you. This morning, we're also trying out the coffee that Dave and Heather gave us, which I am super stoked for. That's what we're dealing with today. Stoke roasted coffee, located in Revelstoke, BC, and it claims that it will satisfy the most discerning taste for fine coffee. We will see. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I am fixing an exhaust.
Oh, your hanger fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good call. If you guys are doing this trek and you're along Highway 40, the FTR that we were traveling on this morning travels down to about 170 something, and then you're going to connect to Highway 40. The national park along Highway 40 is a protected wildlife preserve. There's a large amount of caribou that come through here. As a matter of fact, during the rutting season, the caribou that come through here number in the hundreds of thousands while they're migrating. And then if you've got kids with you, you can actually come in here they can sign up for the Caribou Patrol, and which is just kind of like a fun little thing for them to do while they're sitting in the car. They get a little passport that they can fill out and draw pictures, and then they can report those and kind of act as like a cool little citizen on patrol kind of thing, which is pretty cool.
Sorry. Yeah.
Telling us what it is?
Yeah.
Remember that cowboy that we passed like a kilometer up? They're doing something really cool. Check this out. So Clara and her husband,
Yeah.
boyfriend, husband, significant other, partner, whatever. He's horsebacking from Alaska to Calgary, Alberta. And that was the guy that we actually just passed.
Yeah.
And they're doing it, he's doing it on horseback, and Clara's following him in a, what looks like a 1981 Ford Econoline camper. And it is super, super rad. And we're hoping, like, look at this. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Look at this, guys. This might have been the coolest. These guys are doing something way cooler than we are.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you guys up to?
So we're actually just on the tail end finishing loop of the Four Corners expedition for Alberta.
Nice.
So we've driven to the farthest you can drive it to each Four Corners
Wow, that's amazing.
on the province, and we're currently heading southbound right now.
And where does it end?
Waterton National Park, yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, it's gonna be slick. It's all gonna be over. I think it's gonna be about 6,000 kilometers by the time we're done.
About there, yeah.
Yeah.
These two vehicles.
Yeah, with just these two. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
it's super cool, man.
Love the Jeeps. Truck's awesome too.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You too.
Thank you so much.
This is really cool.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Yeah, let me just get off. So I started in 2012 from the Calgary Stampede.
Yeah.
Rode 16,000 kilometers home to Brazil. Took me 2 years and 3 months. Wow. And when I got there, I went to visit a children's cancer hospital. And I was just like, God damn it, now I need to help.
Yeah.
So I'm not rich. So I was like, why don't I raise money for them?
Yep.
And go on a second ride. So I headed down to Ushuaia, southern tip of Argentina. That took a year and 3 months, 7,500 kilometers.
Wow.
Through 3 countries. And once I was close to the end, I was like, well, now all I have left is the north, right? So I got to do Alaska to Calgary.
Savage.
So I started last year from Fairbanks.
Yeah.
And we're headed back to Calgary. Once we get there, it'll be 8 years on the road, 12 nations, more than 25,000 kilometers ridden.
Right.
Thanks to the help of strangers every day. A lot of people help us.
Yeah, same. We've experienced the same thing. You know, we've only been on the road for 2 weeks, but
Attaboy.
you know, when you do things that other people wish that they would do.
Yeah.
They kind of want to live vicariously through you, right?
sir.
So anything
Yes,
that they
sir.
can do to help, they'll usually do.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. People, you just, like I always tell people, I feel like 99.9% of people are good.
Right.
And if you sit at home and watch the news, they
You're
sell
gonna
you-
think that it's the other way around.
They sell you the opposite, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys know what it's like when you're on the road. You
100%.
need help,
Yeah.
and people are just willing to help, and the universe conspires in your favor. The hardest part, as you guys, I'm sure know, is taking the first step.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. That's what.
Just doing it, right? It's getting to
Yeah.
the point of just getting outside and
It's
doing
just
it.
the fear, right? It's
Yeah.
like jumping off a cliff into a lake. If you stand on the edge and look down, you're screwed, right?
Yeah,
The more you look, the higher
that's
it gets.
right. Yeah,
And when you live in a dream, it's the same way. You got to just eventually, you just got to jump. You know.
that is awesome. What are your horses' names?
This is Smokey, and that's Mac. There's 2 wild horses from the Okanagan.
There, look at that. Wild horses from BC.
Yes, sir.
That's what we like.
Yes, sir.
They probably have cousins further up north, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure. Got family everywhere.
So you guys just have the RV as the support?
Yeah, so this was for this trip. The first journey was just horse and pack horse, and Marie and Rocky Aiken lent this beautiful motorhome so we can carry water, hay, feed for the horses, and we have somewhere to sleep at night. And I met Clara on my second journey to Patagonia to Argentina.
Ooh,
We lived in a small
we have to do that one.
called Elbow Sun, and roped her and brought her out. And yeah, it's been amazing to share this journey with her. And yeah, thanks to these people from Claresholm, Alberta, Marie and Rocky Aiken. Like, again, the generosity of the people is tremendous.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's super cool. Well, I really want to wish you best of luck on the ending of your journey.
Sir,
Yeah.
you guys
I imagine
are
it's probably a little bittersweet.
Yeah, it is, but definitely excited. It's been a long 8 years.
Yeah.
So sad to be, retiring from life as a saddle tramp, but
Saddle
the
trap.
time
I
has
like
come.
that.
Time has come.
So what's your plan after this then?
A lot of work. My first book, Long Ride Home, available on Amazon.
There you go.
Is being turned into a major motion picture, so we're gonna
Cool.
be working on that. I filmed everything like you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna be putting together a documentary.
That's fantastic.
Writing my 3rd book, releasing the 2nd once I get to Calgary. Yeah, a lot of work.
That's insane, man. I honestly wish you the best.
No, thank
It's been
you.
an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure meeting
Thank
you
you so
boys.
much,
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Clara. It was an absolute pleasure meeting you. Best of luck.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, that's so cool. I'll be looking out for it. I'm assuming you're vlogging and posting your trip.
TV.com.
Wildtv.com. All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, let's get
You
it.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I can't get over it. It's so cool.
Where can we watch this?
You can get this on Blind Man Overland.
Blind Man Over.
Yeah, on Instagram and YouTube.
Okay.
And then Overland Alberta, both on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah,
I'll write it down.
awesome.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. God bless. Have a good trip. It was a pleasure.
Have a good trip.
Wow. We thought what we were doing was cool. That is cool. That is one of the coolest couples I've ever met. Straight up. One of the coolest things I've ever seen anybody do. But we still got to get going. We got a lot of miles to go. So we got to go right now. We shouldn't have even stopped, but it was just, I had to ask because it was crazy. Peace. Hey, make sure you guys stay tuned to next week because we will be finishing our Four Corners expedition of Alberta. If you want to stay up to date as to what me and my best buddy Zeus are doing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to, hit the bell so you know when I post, and drop a little thumbs up in that like bar so that I know you were here. Peace.